Here we go. Another week of Wolfepack. Hello, everyone. How we going? Hi, Tom. How are you, mate?
Mate, I'm great. How are you doing? You well?
Feeling good. Feeling good. Not much
Feeling
happening
good.
up here. What's news down there?
Mate, not a lot down here. Just getting ready for baby down here. Very exciting thing this week. Put a wardrobe in the baby's room. So, high quality entertainment and high quality stories coming at you tonight.
No, look very good. I saw the Snapchat.
Yeah.
Hey, Phil, happy birthday, mate. I hear it's your birthday. He's a very loyal Wolfepack watcher, Phil. Cheers, mate. Hope it's a great one.
Cheers. Don't do anything we wouldn't enjoy. Welcome, everybody. It's great to see you all with us for another week. Hit the share button. Leave a comment. Leave a question. We've got a good show tonight. We got a fun show tonight. We've got
last week we put out the call, as we've been doing to get your requests in, send in a video, and some really interesting ones have come in through the week, which has been great. So we'll get to that tonight. We've got guests on tonight. We've got Christie Lamb and Jonathan English. There's a book out for John English bio. We're going to learn all about that tonight. It's going to be great to catch up with those guys, as it always is.
It is. It's good to see our regulars tuning in. Welcome. Please don't be afraid to tag a friend. As I said, hit the share button. And we hope you're safe. And if anyone is in lockdown, we hope you're also safe. Bit of a flare-up this week with COVID. It's really sad to see the Blues Fest get cancelled. Hate seeing any gigs get cancelled and fellow muso mates hurting. That was really a bit crap to read that this afternoon, I've got to admit. But what do you do? This is the world we live in now. It's a brave new world. I
don't know, man. Yeah, I won't get into it too much, but
it's strange world. But that's okay.
Pretty rough,
we're going to take footies with us wherever we go, so we're going to be okay.
Oh, that's fine. Footy's fine. Yeah. Don't cancel
welcome.
That. Fuck.
Great to have people tuning in from all over the place. As I said, please love to know where everyone is tuning in from. So please, if you're tuning in from Queensland or Tassie or UK, didn't we have someone last week from Italy?
We've had some all corners of the globe, mate. It's been
it's
wonderful.
Good.
It's been wonderful. So we had a great weekend. We played down in Bungendore at Country Rocks Festival. Amazing night.
Look at that.
Boys.
Look at that. Wonderful.
Now you might notice, Casey looks somewhat different there. It isn't Casey. That is the one, the only Dave Sticks Roberto, a legend who's been on the kit for us of late.
He has been. Wonderful guy, wonderful drummer. And geez, that felt good to be back on stage doing that show and seeing those people. Just, oh my God. I just loved it. Absolutely loved it so much.
Yeah, not wrong.
Wonderful. Oh, look, people tuning in from all over. Brighton, Tassie, to Bundaberg, I saw someone in Wagga Wagga. Hope you're all right. Tough times.
Kathy was awesome.
Nice. It was fun. It was very fun. Very fun show. Very fun show.
In the backyard. He's watching the sunset. That's good.
Watching the sunset and doing live stream.
Colour. Very cool.
West Coast. Actually, normally Easter, we're going away for Roma this weekend, but normally Easter I head up to the West Coast for a bit of camping. You were great at Country Rocks. Worth the wait. So disappointed the big country is postponed. Yeah. Another one this week postponed due to COVID. Really,
it's
really
so challenging,
hard.
Guys, and I really hope you guys understand. The hoops and the red tape these guys are putting on events have to jump through, and hope you can continue to support them because they'd be absolutely shattered to be canning these things. So So
it's tough. It's really tough. Really, really tough. Well, do you want to kick this thing off tonight, or do you want me to kick this thing?
I've got a request that's come in. It's from my parents-in-law.
Sure.
So I better fulfil this request.
Sure.
So big g'day to Dale and Robin. They always watch, and they're some of the finest chefs, as you've seen in the past, Tom. And it's imperative that I do this.
If you get invited
it's
to the
imperative
house,
that I do
go
this
to the house.
Song very well to ensure that my culinary needs.
Sure.
All right, let's
got to look after that.
Hi, Nick and Tom. just like to put in a request from Sunny Wynyard for tonight. Would like a Tom Petty song, and it's probably from before you were born, which is Listen to a Heart. Or if you need a newer one, Learning to Fly. Thank you.
Sure thing. Started out down a dirty road. Started out all alone. The sun went down as I crossed that hill. The town lit up, got still. I'm learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. I'm coming down, it's the hardest thing. The good old days may not return. Rocks might melt, the sea may burn. I'm learning to fly, I've got wings. Learning to fly is the hardest thing. Learning to fly, but ain't got wings. Coming down is the hardest thing. Some will say they'll beat you down, break your heart, steal your crown. So started out, God knows where. I guess I'll know when I get there. I'm learning to fly around the clouds. What goes up must come down. I'm learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. Coming down is the hardest thing. There's not a lot of chords in this song.
Yo, I like
Oh,
that.
thank you.
That's a good place to start. It's got a good vibe.
Yeah, it's got a flowing vibe. I should have done like a mashup of get a fast car. I'm gonna take it to anywhere.
Yeah, it's good.
And probably other songs like
Probably lots of others like.
that we've written.
Very cool, very cool. Well, good to be live. Great to see everyone joining us. Someone said I needed to have a beer in my hand. Very true. I'm having a cup of tea at the moment. I might go get a whiskey in a little minute and just have that before I have to sing anything.
Full moon tonight.
Full moon
That's
tonight.
always a good sign.
Yeah, it's a full moon. Bad moon rising. Wonderful. Great to see so many people there on the weekend.
Amazing comment.
What was that? Nick. No, you can slip my... Oh my god!
What a good man. Okay. That was my father-in-law, by the way. Just to let you know while we're losing our shit. So,
that is absolutely wonderful.
Okay.
That's wonderful. Where are we up to?
I've seen down in our interface here that you guys can't see. We've had some wonderful friends rock up. They're ready to go. let's get these guys on.
Yeah.
It's been too long. Here we go.
It has
Christie
been, mate.
Lamb, Jonathan English, welcome to the Wolfepack.
Hey!
Oh!
Hey! Hello,
I
lovely
was
people.
tucked away. What a father-in-law.
How are you guys? It is great to see you. It has been too long. We haven't been on the road, so we haven't really seen you. How are you lovely people doing?
Oh, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
It's been pretty busy, actually. It was, festival on the weekend. First one in
Yes.
the UK since January for Tamworth last year.
How
Well, I
did
saw
that
some-
feel?
Saw some videos, and you guys sounded amazing, actually, at Country Rocks. There you go. Look at you. You were stealing our photo. Or maybe we stole a few.
Well, they did first, so...
How was it? What was it like being back on stage?
It was so much fun. I was buzzing the whole weekend. We played Friday night, and I still had a smile on my face by Sunday. It was so good, and just to not just play live music. I mean, we jam out together, but to have the other boys up on the stage and other people to bounce off, and seeing people sing words that I'd almost forgotten because it's been so long. I was like, hey, this is what it's like. I remember this, and I couldn't wipe the smile on my face.
Have you done many other shows? Like, have you been able to get out as a duo and do anything, or not really at all?
Yeah, you know what? We're kind of considered Greater Sydney still, even though we're like an hour out of Sydney. So it's been pretty strict for us even to try and get a duo gig. And we got told off once. The one duo gig we did was like, can you guys please sit further apart? And I was like,
yeah, that's right.
I live with this dude, right? Like,
Wow.
Give me a metre and a half apart and then go into the car and drive home.
Yeah. It makes total sense.
It's been a bit tough.
I had to
We didn't know how strict the rules were in New South Wales until recently when we sort of got back on the road and we played at Ballina. And, they got there and they're like, okay, so, it's no singing, dancing, clapping or chanting. Like, this would be a fun night. And
This would be great.
you sit. So at the end of songs, I think you just have to sit there and, smile. And that's anyway, they were pretty cool with it. But
no teeth, though. No teeth. Can't show you.
no,
No teeth.
So I had to intro Christie at a winery. Basically said, "Will you please remain seated for Christie Lamb?"
exactly.
Oh, that's well, when we played at that venue. They said you guys have to read out the COVID rules before you play. And I was like, have you? Like,
Nothing cooler than
I'm not getting on stage and going, great to start our tour. Don't sing, don't dance, don't chant, don't clap.
Amazing.
Please, if you're having fun, I'm going to need you to.
Don't show it.
It's got a real deputy principal at school assembly vibe to it. Yeah, we've got some rules, and then we'll get into the fun and games after.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well,
Now,
we're all
you
just
lovely
doing what we
people-
can.
You lovely people, are you going to do a song, or can you do a couple songs for us tonight? What can you do?
Oh, well, you're running it, guys. What would you like?
We would
you wanna-
love
do you-
you
do-
to kick off with
I'd
a
love-
song and remind us. Remind us what we've been missing from.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Headspace. Like, I've
Now,
missed
Tom and
listening
I have been known
Christie.
to dance. We've been known to dance to your songs. So maybe we'll do a bit of that while this is happening.
Sure.
Which one should we do that? Should we do the one that dance thing?
But no, look, no, don't let that
You just
influence what you do. You
your
do you.
thing.
You do you.
We'll do us.
Oh, look at them. They've disappeared. All right.
That one?
Yeah.
Go on. Okay.
We're going to do this little one. Get Jonathan singing as well. Talking about festivals and having a party. Here we go. I brought the coke, I brought the rum, I brought a few of my friends and got to having some fun.
I found a spot to rock till dawn. I even bought my guitar so I can sing you a song.
You brought the party, you brought the show when you showed up. If you got it started, I might have put a little buzz down in your cup, but you brought the party.
Yeah, we're rocking now. You got all the boys looking, showing all the girls down.
You got that body, that come on smile. You put that on my mind. This night is gonna get wild. Yeah, you rock the party. You rock the show when you showed up. Yeah, you got it started. I'm gonna put a little buzz down in your cup. Let's you rock the party. When you walked in and now you flip that switch. From pretty good times to as good as it gets. You rock the party. You rock the show when you showed up. Yeah, you got it started. I'm gonna put a little buzz down in your cup. You rock the party. You rock the show when you showed up. Yeah, you got started. Got started. Buzz down in your cup. You rock the party. You rock the party.
Get wild face.
Hey!
I was doing
Very
dancing.
nice.
I was waiting for Nick to
Shouldn't have got off
put
the
the camera to me.
script going.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was very good. Great, guys. Great to hear you playing again. One of the reasons we wanted to have you on the show tonight is because, for those of you who don't know and have been living, or maybe not have heard of Christie and Jonathan before, but Jonathan English is, of course, you are the son of the great John English, the Australian rock legend, John English. And recently, I saw there's been a autobiography or a book, Behind Dark Eyes, about your dad being released. Look at that. Look at that, man. He looks so much like you. Like, there is no questioning that he's your father, is there? Like,
Someone accused me once. Someone said to me, "Oh, so you John English is your father." Bullshit. Like, how can he be? I was like, why would I make up that? Why would I use that celebrity makeup as my dad? Out of anyone you could sort of make up.
Yeah.
But I had that hair for a minute in the 90s. Didn't put well for his dad, though. He had that real flower child vibe.
Yeah, your
going
hair's
for
a bit too straight for that one.
Tell us about it. So, how much were you involved, Jonathan? How much was the family involved? And is it the stories of his life? What give us a bit of a understanding of what the book is.
Behind Dark Eyes is Jeff Apter's biography of Dad, and Jeff Apter's he's done so many of Australia's music legends biographies, including Stevie Wright, Daniel Johns.
Some fun.
He did Malcolm and Angus. Yeah, he did all sorts.
John Keith Irving.
There you go.
There you go.
So country connection. And he was in close conversation with my uncle Jeremy, who was basically a liaison for the family after Dad passed. We really kind of, as you remember, we were on tour at that point. We closed doors and closed ranks. And Jeremy was been speaking with Jeff over that period of time, and then they brought it to us as a concept to say, John always wanted a book. Would you give the green light for Jeff to do it? Here's all of Jeff's credentials. And we're like, cool, yeah, that sounds great. And we sort of made a conscious decision as a family not to in order to honour Dad's legacy as much as we could, we weren't going to leave any stone unturned for him. So we basically gave Jeff the green light to talk to whoever he wanted to talk to. And we didn't hold back. And we didn't get in his way. It was you understand the creative process as well as anyone as writers. You don't need someone tapping you on the shoulder every now and then. Are you going to put that in? Are you going to put that in? So we just led him to it. And
it's unfiltered. It's
he did it. He did a magnificent job, I think. It's such an interesting read. So it was hard for me because I had to I had to proofread it and take myself out of the equation. So I'm reading what I said, and I was like, I say it like that, but outside of that, when you look at what he achieved over the years, he was active. You can't believe all that was fit into a 40-year career. It's just astounding.
Yeah. I mean, and he had an incredible career. I mean, we're talking started with Jesus Christ Superstar in the 70. Wasn't it meant to be a 50th anniversary recently since the show started?
72. It opened Good Friday of 72. So
Good Friday 72.
49 years.
That's right. And it opened at the Adelaide Festival of the Arts, and they did a big concert production of it at Adelaide Oval.
Yep.
And Dad had this awesome memory of it, where he had to sing the betrayal song, "The Garden of Gethsemane," on Thursday night. And Adelaide's a city of churches, so he's down there on his knees singing the bit where he's going to tell the priests where Jesus is. And he looked up, and there's this full moon above Adelaide Cathedral, and this bloody bat flies across the front of it. He's like, "Oh God!" He really felt it then. He's like, "Oh, okay." So a lot of divine providence for him, I think.
Yeah, amazing career, and also one of them sort of names in Australia that's very much like a household name. We saw him on All Together Now TV shows. Obviously, was constantly touring. Like I've said to you countless times, like our mother loved your father, and I can remember growing up with the Jonathan English greatest hits, and there's that beautiful photo of him on the front. And I can remember when we first met and started touring, Mum was like, "Oh, that's John's son, is it?" Oh, like, okay. And she was like, "I'm like, do you want to meet him, Mum?"
He's all taste, man.
Yeah, wonderful. How long has it been now since he's unfortunately not with us anymore, John?
5 years now. And
Wow.
it both flies and drags along. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
you're coming up 4.5.
We're 5 years in November since Dad left, and it's the same thing. Like we sort of were on tour together a lot, sort of dealing with that, and I think the three of us would often go to one of our rooms and watch YouTube and drink whiskeys and probably deal with that a lot while Christie got a beauty sleep, which was a good thing. Well done, Christie. Well done. But yeah, incredible career. And I mean, I suppose you as a family, you must be incredibly sort of proud looking back at his body of work, because it is an incredible body of work.
It certainly, and I think that's it's odd that it still takes us by surprise, because my dad was two people in one, and he very much was the man of charisma on the stage, who was touring 8 months out of the year, and he was doing 4 days in Melbourne shooting a sitcom, and then coming up and doing pub gigs, and then having one night at home, and then going and writing the music for the show that he was starring in, and all this just unbelievable work ethic this guy had. But then he'd come home for a couple of months and just take the whole John English suit off and turn into Dad, and it was amazing. You kind of you forget how much that wasn't seen by everyone, and that's the guy that we're really mourning and protecting, because John English lives on over the internet, as you know, and he lives on in the book and TV everywhere. The book itself is going to give you a glimpse into this dad guy that we knew. And he's the one I really hold dear to and hold tight to. So I'm a John English encyclopedia now. Part of my job is I'm curator of all of his legacy. I've got countless master tapes that need digitising and all sorts
of classic real.
Everything needs dusting up and doing. But I just try and remember conversations in the car and things like that. That's the guy I hold on to.
Fantastic. And Christie, what have you been up to?
Me? You might have seen a little post yesterday. We had this room as a vocal booth made by Bunnings, self-made vocal booth.
I saw that actually,
piping and some
moving
blankets all clipped on and stuff, and I was doing vocals in this very corner over here. And
what are the vocals for? Is it a bit of a new project or what's going on?
starting a new project and hopefully having a single out in the next month or so. So it's all
Fantastic.
for that. Getting new photos done, getting a new video done. That's all about to happen. So
Wow.
And what sort of vibe is any? Are we going full, electro pop, or are what's happening? Where are we heading next in the Christie Lamb journey?
Definitely country pop. Still going to get those Wolf Brothers dancing to this one. There'll be another.
Sure.
That's the main thing. The main
Brothers...
criteria is that that we can create a dance for the single. So that's I'm glad that's been considered.
Yeah, don't let me down.
Wonderful. Well, do you lovely people want to do us another song? Would that be asking too much?
Yeah. Well, I think since we've been talking about him and the book's out and it's the reason we met, you've got his guitar right there.
Oh, cool.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Wow. So that was John's, Jonathan?
Yeah, mate. There's the old Fender Guild. Gosh, we got this. We actually only got this maybe 10 years ago or so.
Yeah.
But it was used through all the rock shows. If people saw the rock show that toured nationally,
that's how we met.
It was indeed. We're in the third iteration of the Rock Revolution show.
Wow. Okay.
So, I think we'll do Carry You With Me for that.
Yeah, fantastic.
Very cool. All right. This is one of my favourites.
Take it away.
It's written in stone. It's stronger than steel. Nothing's ever gonna change the way I feel. Not a million miles or a million years. Time keeps flying by, but you're still here. In my head, in my heart, you wanna lift your mark. Everywhere I go, everywhere I turn, every day I know I carry you with me. I carry you with me. Everything I am, everything I do is a trace of you. I carry you with me. I carry you with me. Come on, want you to know when the stars don't shine. Whisper in my ear steers me right. In my head, in my heart, there'll never be a calm. Everywhere I go, everywhere I turn, every day I know I carry you with me. I carry you with me. Everything I am, everything I do is a trace of you. I carry you with me. I carry you with me. I carry you. Ooh. I feel your touch, I hear your voice, I see your face. Time can't erase it. Time can't erase it. You give me strength, you give me hope, and nothing's ever gonna fade. Never gonna fade. Everywhere I go, everywhere I turn, every day I know I carry you with me. I carry you with me. Everything I am, everything I do is a trace of you. I carry you with me. I carry carry you with me. I'll carry you. I'll carry you. I'll carry you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful, guys. Beautiful.
I didn't
Thanks.
dance at that one. I just really let that,
No.
I let that one wash over me.
Full
That is a
respect in
beautiful-
that one.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
And full
song.
respect at all times, but particularly
Hey,
in that one.
tell us. Saw a few people asking about the book. So, is it just all retailers? Is there a John English website where we can get it? What's the best place to track this down, guys?
Look, you know the details better than I do because she runs it. Right.
Yeah,
sure.
the point is we run the Facebook there,
Yeah,
so everything's kind of gone through Jonathan, and
Official.
then I'm the
John-
savvy one who actually posts it. So
Sure.
official John English, just search that on Facebook. So it's John without the H, just to
Sure.
clarify that. Hence Jonathan, John.
And it's on Jeff Apter's site.
Yeah, Jeff Apter's on Facebook as well. But if you go to the Facebook, the very first pinned post for everyone to find has the links you can order it to.
Sure.
Okay.
And
Wonderful.
is there any plans for an audio book? I've been doing a few audio books lately, and I think you'd be a great narrator, Jonathan, of this. You know, is that something
Well,
you're looking into?
I don't know if I couldn't help but do the voice. That's the issue.
Yeah,
I guess that could be good. You know,
Yeah. No,
it's a little scary at times. Waking up in the morning, he's not had coffee, and he's like, "Rrr."
Is that
Just like Jonathan.
John put on 80 points in this basketball game in Cabramatta High School. When he was asked about it later, he was like, "Oh, I just like the game."
that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, well,
You should look
I'd
into
love I'd love an audio book. Wonderful guys, really, really great to see you. We'll check the book out. You've got some new music sort of heading our way. Is that the plan, C Lamb? Wonderful. Okay.
vocals have been done. Just got to get the rest of the track up. So
Wonderful. Well, let's hope the next time we're hanging, it's in person. It's at a festival. We're doing gigs. People are dancing. COVID rules are lifted. Let's hope that is very soon and not later.
yes, please.
Yeah. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for doing this again. And really good to see you. And I really appreciate your time. And yeah. Christie Lamb Jonathan English, everybody. Yeah. Virtual applause.
Great.
Thanks,
care,
guys. We'll see you soon.
See ya.
I
They're
love
so
those guys.
great. Lovely people. Great people. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to talk to people like that. And I'd like to check
Sure
the book out. I really like a good autobiography. I read the Slash one. I've read the Keith Richards one. That's interesting. I'd like to read John's one. I think that would be really interesting. So very cool. All right. What do I do? I haven't sung anything yet, have I?
You haven't,
Right, no.
and we've had this request coincidentally, but it's just perfect because it's a song that John has also done. But let's hear it. This one comes from Julian Seeger.
Hey legends, how about you give Bob Seger's Turn the Page a crack? Catch you guys.
That's really cool because that was not planned.
No.
So I think, Nick, correct me if I'm wrong, back in the very early day of Australian music, to release a song from international, an Australian artist had to recover it, do a recording of it, recover it. So I think there's a lot of songs from that period.
Okay, I didn't know.
I believe so. I believe so.
Right.
So there's a lot of songs from that period. But John English did an incredible version of Turn the Page. Bob Seger obviously wrote it and recorded it. John English did a great version. Metallica later did a version in the late 90s. And now I'm going to destroy it. So here we go. On a long, lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engines moaning out its one note song, and you think about the woman, the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 ounce, nothing much to do. and it don't feel much like riding. So wish the trip was through. Said here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. Here I go, turn the page. Walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road. You can feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Sometimes you can't hear them talk, other times you can. It's the same old cliche. Is a woman, is a man, and you'll always see my number. You don't dare make a stand. I said here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. Now here I go, turn the page. Oh, out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you're trying to give away, as the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening, when you're lying awake in bed, with the echoes of the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. What she said. Said here I am on the road again. Now here I am upon the stage. Here I go, playing star again. Said here I go, turn the page. Oh, here I am on the road again. Here I am, up on the stage. Here I go, playing star again. Here I go, turn the page. Here I go, turn that page. Here I go, there I go. Oh,
That was really good. Wow.
oh, I love that song. It's a great song.
Jeez, you've been practicing or something. You've been
Oh, mate, you better watch out, mate.
you coming on
soon
here,
be-
mate. Yeah.
It'll soon be Tom Wolfe and the Wolf Brothers. No, look, I actually have always loved that song, and I think over the last 10 years we've spent a lot of time on the road, so you can kind of relate to a bit of that. I've never been called, never walked into a restaurant and had someone think I was a woman though. So, have you had that experience?
Hair is getting a bit long.
Yeah,
No, I've never
actually.
had that. I have been called Jesus before when I was younger,
Sure.
and I had long hair and a goatee. That happened.
Sure.
That happened a couple of times, and then I thought, well, okay, I think it's probably time to
It's time to
change my look. Yeah,
Fair
so
enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah.
Wonderful. What have you got for us, mate? Talk to me about
Well, we've got
where you're
a
at.
few other interesting requests have come in.
Yeah,
And this one really caught my eye. This is from James. Let's have a look.
Hey Wolf Brothers, I've been a fan since 2010, since I saw you guys at the Taste of Taz. Before you made your name, I said to my partner, these guys sound great, they must be from the mainland. But no, you're a Tassie band, and you get better every year. Love your work. I would like to hear you guys cover a Def Leppard song, if you're into that. Maybe Animal or Armageddon acoustic. I think you guys do a great job. And yeah, so that's my request. Thanks.
That's a good one. That's a great request.
It's a pretty solid request.
Yeah,
very happy with that. I mean, I'm intrigued. What I want to know about is just a little hint of a Charvel or a Jackson there, blue headstock in the background.
Yeah,
I want to know more. I want to know more about what this is. And
I want to also say I'm very impressed. I had to laugh when he saw us at the Taste of Tasmania Festival, which is a festival they have down here, sort of after Christmas, New Year's sort of thing. I had to really laugh. He's like, saw a band on, they must be from the mainland. It's such a Tasmanian thing to say. But yeah, great request. I love this sort of stuff. This is these two songs I'm doing this week. I wouldn't have normally sung them. So
I'd never attempt this. And look, I will say it's a Def Leppard. It's pretty. Look, it's not that easy vocally. I've changed the key so it will suit my range, my limited range.
Sure, you got to do what you got to do.
But I'll give it my best shot for you, mate, because it's definitely one of my favourite Def Leppard tracks. And this was so cool when we saw them live a couple of years ago in Melbourne there, and just the lighting, and it was kind of like a circus neon thing. Amazing. Anyway, here we go. So this is Animal. Wild ride over stony ground, such a lust for life. The circus comes to town. We are hungry ones on a lightning raid, like a river run, like a find its fame. Yeah, I'll never sleep. I got a feeling in my blood. Whoa, I need your touch, don't need your love. Whoa, and I want, and I need, and I love, and I move, and I want, and I need, and I love, and I move. Give a mount to mount, like a moving heartbeat in the witching hour, running with the wild wind, the shadow in the dust, like the driving rain, yeah, like the restless rust. I never sleep. I got a feeling in my blood. Whoa, I need your touch, don't need your love. Whoa, and I want, and I need, and I love, and I move, and I want, and I need, and I love, and I move. Animal. I got a feeling in my blood. What a song! What a song!
You did well. There's a lot going on in that song.
There's
You
a
did
lot
really
going
well.
on, and it's basically one of the best produced albums of all time. And I don't know how. I mean, it translates okay to me in my
You did well.
my
You did
voice
very well.
and an acoustic guitar, but it's definitely better with Def Leppard and their amazing voices, and also the amazing production of Mutt Lang and co.
Yeah.
But
But that's what this is about, and you did it, and you did a great job, I thought. So, props.
Well, I appreciate
props
it, mate.
Dude.
Now we've got another one. This one's come in from Josh Pullen. Let's have a look.
Here's that request, fellas. And the biggest disappointment in the family was me. The only twisted branch upon our good old family tree. I just couldn't be the person they expected me to be. And the biggest disappointment in the world was me.
Yeah.
Bravo, Josh. Good
Yeah,
stuff,
well
mate.
done,
Bloody
Josh.
legend.
Josh, you
Good on
should
you
have
for doing that.
should have just done the song. Very cool, Josh.
Really
Nick, just
appreciate
quickly,
these requests, guys. So, yeah, that's awesome.
loving the request. Nick, just quickly, I've just seen James who requested the Def Leppard. Has left a comment. Thanks for doing that, Nick. Was awesome. I'm the guy who requested it. Just brilliant. P.S. I have a Jackson PC1 custom made. Custom made Jackson. Yeah, James. I like all of your. I like your style. Very cool. Thanks for doing that,
James. I'm curious. Did you go with the? Well, I suppose that's that's the Phil. Yeah, you've got it, the Phil Collins with the sustainer thing. I'd love to talk to you someday about that. That's very cool.
Very cool.
That's very cool, mate.
Very cool. Mate, I'm going to have a go at this. I've lifted it up a few keys.
Okay.
My voice doesn't sit as great down there. So anyway, this is one of my. I reckon this is one of Slim's best. They had my future wrapped up in a parcel, and no one even thought of asking me. The day I turned 15, I caught the mail train to find what else might be in life for me. I rode on trucks and trains and lived on nothing. Served me right for wanting to be free. The way society looked at it, but it didn't seem to be that way for me. And the biggest disappointment in the family was me, the only twisted branch upon our good old family tree. I just couldn't be the person they expected me to be. And the biggest disappointment in the world was me. A lot more dinner times, there was dinners. I learned a lot that hurt me at the time. Then this quiet country boy came home a different man, with a memory of distance on my mind. But I always spoke too loud and laughed too often. Maybe drank too many glasses down, and perhaps my clothes were older than I realized. A relief to all concerned when I left town. And the biggest disappointment in the family was me, the only twisted branch upon our good old family tree. I just couldn't be the person they expected me to be. And the biggest disappointment in the world was me. And the biggest disappointment in the family was me, only twisted branch upon our good old family tree. I just couldn't be the person they expected expected me to be. And the biggest disappointment in the world was me. On you, Slim.
Hey, that was awesome.
Hey, great song, great lyric.
That was
great
really
lyric.
good. You're on fire tonight. Sounding great.
Oh, mate, just another day in the office down here, mate. No, it's good.
Well, big thanks to everyone who's sending in these requests. It's making for really diverse and bloody interesting song choices, and we're loving doing them.
Wonderful.
So please keep them coming, keep the videos coming, and we'll keep doing them.
And don't be afraid if you've already put one request in, you want to hear us do something again. Don't be afraid. It's really great, and I like that because for us,
Josh.
it's good on you, Josh, mate. And mate, you did a great job. And I tell you what, though, Josh,
I would say Josh's is more authentic.
And he does the slim on the pick,
slim picking. Yeah, good.
And he plays that B7 way better than I can. You know, that slim and that A7. That one. Ah, it's straight finger. That's how he plays it. I was playing like that.
Yeah. Pete Dennehy.
Well done,
Pete Dennehy showed us that one.
Yeah, he did. Showed us that. That's how Slim played his A7. But yeah, wonderful. And I really appreciate it. And Josh, don't put yourself down, mate. I was really thoroughly enjoyed that. And thanks for singing that. Please be safe, everybody. We're going to Roma this weekend. We can't wait.
We are.
We're going to Roma. It's not cancelled. It's happening.
No.
It's happening. It's happening. We're going to be there. We want to see you guys there. Please be safe. Look after each other. It's Easter. Just be careful on the roads this Easter. There's always accidents. So if you're driving, if you're traveling, if you're going away camping with caravans, just take the extra couple of minutes. We're not in a rush. Be safe. Slow down. Please look after each other and appreciate the support as always. And we can't wait to see you. We can't do next week. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now?
2 weeks. Yep. Fortnight's time. We'll be back. So we'll see you guys then.
Send us the videos and love and appreciate you all. Thanks, guys. Be good.
All the best.
See you guys.